The Whirlwind Barbarian won the PTR. Wait. Wait, look at this. We've reached it, boys. It's just an infinity sign. Yes. We did it. No more numbers. And boom. Spin to win, dude. Keep spinning. Look how fast. And boom. Kiss the boss. Kiss him goodbye. It works. Hey everybody, it's Rob here. As you can see by the intro, we did it. We finally reached infinite damage. We are doing this on a spin to win Barbarian, where we can basically just keep holding the button pressed, and we are spinning here on the target dummies for billions of damage. And it's going even higher thanks to our Thorns scaling. You see this here, this is with the new key passive. So there seems to be like an infinite scaler here going on. I'm going to explain it here real quick to you if you want to have some fun on the PTR. Obviously, this is very broken. This by no means is going to make it into a live game. It's just way too crazy. And you see here the damage just keeps on going. We also have insane amounts of attack speed. Look how fast our Whirlwind, our Barbarian here is spinning. Even if I go away, like it just keeps going like crazy. And similar to what we had in, I think it was on Season 1, where we actually had an Edge Master in Infinite Snapshot, we now have something similar with this Thorns values here, and you guys can kind of see like how crazy the Thorns value here is getting. And I'm not sure if you can tell like exactly how big the numbers are, but we figured out we are basically going to 40 digits before the game stops functioning. And I wanted to maybe show this to you here again. There is a threshold where basically the numbers just become infinite. It's not 8 damage. 8 is just the infinity symbol tilted to the side. But yeah, we're basically doing this, guys, with the new Barbarian key passive. If I stop, though, it's going to stop working. Yeah, 29 digits, so it's probably going to still be a long way from over. But you saw it in the intro, and obviously the damage just keeps going crazier and crazier. And so does the Thorns damage here. Basically, every tick is applying new Thorns damage to our sheet. That's the way I understand it. I'm gonna leave a big shout out here to a Chinese friend of mine who linked this, and they've actually like come up with this build and showed me some planners here. I'm gonna link those below. I also have a planner of my own for the English speaking people. I also have this linked below, so if you want to give this a try. But like basically this build will definitely not survive this PTR, and the Thorns key passive has a few problems obviously. And I'm gonna stop here now, and we can keep talking. Like you see, like this is gonna drop eventually, but basically the way it works here is with this new key passive here, the Barbed Capares, and this one basically allows us to gain more Thorns every time we attack. So I just gotta keep attacking, and the Thorns just keeps going crazy. And we also have, for some reason, a weird interaction with the toughest nails. Together with this, if you have more than 30 ranks, you can unlock this crazy damage. This can speed farm Pit 100, and this can pretty much speed farm everything in the game, obviously, because we have infinite damage. And this is only a PTR thing, I hope. And yeah, we're basically just like stacking full Thorns, and you need to have your gear look like this. Like this toughest nails needs to be triple crit on many of the pieces to unlock this damage number craziness. And we also have 2 rune words here. Yalk Sal, they give us more life, and again Thorns scales with our life, so we get more Thorns. And we also have here, when we stand still, we proc an Earthquake with Lilith Tech, basically unlocking even crazier damage. And you see, like as long as we keep spinning, it keeps going. And you also see, like once I stop spinning, it's also going to keep going for a while. I'm just going to show this to you real quick when the Earthquake runs out. So see, even now we stop spinning, and you see the numbers, they keep on ticking. Like it goes still completely crazy even if we don't spin that much. And yeah, we can just proc this on a single target, and it basically keeps going. With the shouts here, we are using Bolt's Chieftain to just keep up the shouts. Like it's very important that you basically keep your Whirlwind active. You don't want to run out of Fury while you're spinning. That's also why we play Fury per second on our chest. So infinite resources. This is also how we can clear the hardest pits in the game, obviously. Very comfortable. I'm not sure how many digits we're at, but at 40 digits it's gonna go infinite. And yeah, you see the numbers are kind of crazy, and I think we can just stop here now. And I'll go over the entire gear and show you. So we are playing Harlequin's Crest here, cooldown reduction. Then we are playing the Grasping Whirlwind here. This one pulls the enemies, also very important, like just pixel pulls crazy stuff. This build can probably be played without this bug even. It's like the Thorns builds are still very viable, and before I even figured out about this infinite damage bug, the Thorns build was still rocking Pit 100, very comfortable. You could play Whirlwind, you could play Standstill, and it's very cool. Then we have the Iron Warrior, so right now I don't have it on my bar anymore, but usually you want to have the Iron Skin on your bar. And this basically allows you to get additional damage reduction and also become unstoppable, because you don't want your spin to be interrupted. Like ideally, you just spin like this with a very crazy fast attack speed, because every time your Whirlwind is ticking, it's reapplying all the Thorns at the moment with this key passive. And we are also playing the accelerating aspect to do this. So it goes even crazier with accelerating. Then we're rocking Ghost Walker here on the boots. Again, also tough as nails. Completely masterworked, going crazy. I didn't even put anything here, like you want the Ghost Walker ideally. I probably forgot about it. A Ghost Walker obviously was for more movement speed basically. And also here again, very important, +6 to tough as nails. Then we have the Needle Flare. This one basically allows our Thorns to do area damage, and this got buffed to 90%. So we have 90% area damage, basically allowing the Thorns to like tick like crazy. And you see now, like we just break it. Like we didn't attack for a while, and then it starts from new. But like you see, even if I start again, like it's gonna go again. Like so. This build, yeah, now it's infinity, or almost infinity. Yeah, there you go. Now we have the infinity symbol. You see it? So the numbers stop functioning, and they just become infinity symbol. It's not 8 damage or a drunken 8 like many people in my chat called. This is literally the infinity symbol. And the damage can't go higher than this, so now we might as well stop, because, yeah, look. Like, they just take infinite damage, basically. And yeah, that's pretty much the build. I'm gonna take this off here for a second. It's gonna keep spawning Earthquakes. Then we are rocking Conceited. We are rocking Doombringer, so we have, like, a big amount of life here. 26k, very comfortable. We are rocking Ring of the Starless Sky. Obviously, this one helps us to keep spinning and also gives us a bunch of resources. Yeah, the accelerating, just attack speed. We want attack speed everywhere. You also are not playing True Might, so I'm playing 2 Always Rolls on Pants and on the Bolt's Chieftain Ring here. Again, Thorns can't crit unless you have a Lethal Shrine. So all the damage is coming from Thorns, no Lethal Shrines here, and so you don't want any crits. Then Amulet as well. Ideally, I can masterwork Tough as Nails even further. And I'm not sure exactly what the interaction with this passive is. But basically, as soon as you have 30 ranks on this, it just keeps stacking it up for some reason. Like, it goes completely crazy. And this does not work on live, because all it works with is this barbed carapace. So that's pretty much the setup. We are rocking Technique, X Expertise. We have our Whirlwind assigned to our Dual Wield, because we want to be attacking very fast. Yes, like we just, like, all we care about is attack speed. And once we able to do at least 1 crit with our accelerating, you see like how fast my Whirlwind speed is going. And as long as I keep spinning, it's not gonna go slow again. You know, it's just gonna keep this crazy high snapshot. And you see already it does 35 million damage, and it's just gonna like keep going up as long as I keep casting skills with cooldown. And you can also spam it if you want. Like, it's not as fast to stack it, but you can also spam. And it's also gonna stack up the damage very, very fast. Like, every tick basically stacks it up. And it goes crazy. Then we have the skill tree. I mean, pretty much, I didn't even like fully do the skill tree yet, because this build's gonna get so changed anyways. But it's kind of funny. Like, we could probably get movement speed here or something. But yeah, just 2 points to unlock, 2 points in Whirlwind. I like Pressure Point for vulnerable. Ground Stomp also makes stuff vulnerable, and you can also get Big Fury if you're missing out. Rallying Cry, Iron Skin, again, Tough as Nails, 30 ranks. You can add 33 ranks, I think. Like I could triple crit it here, and I could triple crit it on some other items, Tough as Nails here, Iron Warrior, for example. You can get 33 ranks, and then the scaling will go at actually 99%, and going basically super crazy when your Thorns is also applying bleed damage for 5 seconds. Then we have a Warcry here with Fortify, Booming Voice. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I like a Prolific Fury to have more Fury, Slaying Strike, Pit Fighter. Okay, this one I don't need as well. Like, we can just go more attack speed. You see, like, there's just a bunch of stuff you can do. And then we have the Barbed Carapace here. This is the key passive that makes it all work. You can also put points in Duelist if you don't have 100% attack speed yet. Paragon board, again, like, that can be more optimized. So you don't really do any damage, only Thorns. Like, Rumble is just for the 1.5x. So to spawn Earthquakes. Ambidextrous here, one-hander again. Carnage really important, more attack speed, more Thorns procs. Then we have Challenger here, big multiplier. In the Blood Rage board, you always want to have this. Undaunted here, big damage reduction. Big damage when you're healthy, you're always healthy. Decimator, and then here in the final one, Revenge. This is big. It basically multiplies all your Thorns damage and also gives you some pretty cool bonuses to all these rare nodes here. Then we are rocking Force of Nature just for the Earthquakes to also spawn Twisters if you like. You can also like not have this, but doesn't matter at this build. It's like doing so much damage anyways. And yeah, I mean I can show you like another pit run here. Just show you how it ramps up in pit 100. And just want to give a big shout out here to, I can't pronounce his name, but this is the video, I'm going to link this in the description. This is the guy who found out about it and sent it to me. And he also has a build guide here for the Chinese audience or Korean, Asian audience. There's many people here always, and you see like he's also rocking it in the pits and doing infinite damage. In the pits, it's like kind of starting a bit slow, but then you're ramping it up very fast. And obviously, guys, this build will be changed massively. Probably even the base Thorns build will be changed because this passive has more than one broken interaction. Also in AoE scenarios, it for some reason like ticks multiple times. But again, even seeing all this Barbarian speed, the Sorcerer is actually still stronger. So I'm going to take Ghost Walker here real quick, just so we have a bit more movement speed. Then I'll show this to you here in a few more pit runs. So we have the Ghost Walker, we equip this. So the damage ramp up is a bit slow in the pits, like in the start, you know. But it's basically going to one-shot the boss in the end. You're not watching a YouTube video, we're recording one. Greetings. This is the Spin to Win Whirlwind Barbarian. Takes about actually 10 minutes to ramp up, like to the point that I ramped up to. Okay, so I'll show this to you here in a pit real quick. So you just want to make a big pull at the beginning. Yeah, you can get 2 gems in the helm now. It's very cool. And I'm just happy that we have a Spin to Win build, but it's most likely going to be on the road, guys, for the next season. So you see here, we can kind of start out. And in the beginning, you just want to like search for like a lot of monsters, basically, to make a big pull. To get like a nice attack speed bonus here. So this is like not a crazy pull, but we're going to take it. So you make a big pixel here. The Grasping Whirlwind will just basically pull in everything. And you will see like the number just keep scaling up here in the end. And ideally you always have, yeah, now I have a fast attack speed snapshot going. So we can just spin very fast and apply the bleeds like extremely fast with the Thorns damage. You can see, I don't know exactly like what we're gonna have here. Like no elites, okay, here there's elite. And they will pretty much melt. See, very comfortable build. Obviously, this is just for fun, guys. Like, this is... I spent about, like, 2 hours making this build. Because I wanted to, like, figure out, like, what exactly was causing this weird interaction with this passive. But that's not the first, like, weird interaction with this key passive. And I think it's gonna just keep going crazy, basically. You see now we have, like, insane amounts of damage here. Once we are stacked up a little bit. Because it just keeps multiplying the Thorns over and over again. Until the point where we will basically... yeah, like one-shot everything that is available here in the game. You see, we'll just keep spinning here. You can basically make the rift like very clean. You can also get a bit more whirlwind size if you like. But again, this is most likely not gonna make it like this to the live server. We'll definitely submit a bug report for this. I just wanted to show it to you here. Because it's kind of funny and many people ask me to. There's still like 2 days left on the PTR. If you want to have some fun. You can try this build. I highly encourage you to just test builds in general and give some feedback on the PTR, because we don't want broken builds like this necessarily in the game every time, because it just invalidates pretty much everything you're doing. I really hope we're gonna get the spawn here, so we gotta like... So you see, even with this crazy infinite damage build, like sometimes, you're just not having any more... Oh, boom, there it goes. Any more monsters. This is like another problem that the pit has. And yeah, the pit boss looks like this. Like you just approach him, boom, he's dead. And yeah, that's pretty much the Spin to Win build, my friends. So you just spin, big attack speed, and your Thorns is just gonna keep going up. You see here, this is my Thorns right now. And yeah, it goes to some crazy values. And we have a ton of it. And it's just gonna keep going up if I have enough Fury to basically maintain the spin. I can also use my Ground Storm, and you guys can just see here, like it just keeps going up. And it basically keeps going up at my attack speed rate. So yeah, we're gonna reach like a couple billion Thorns here again. And we're gonna chop down some trees here on the Barbarian, you see here. Chop, 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 chop. Then we run out of Fury, we can use our Ground Storm, and you can keep chopping basically, and increase this even further. But yeah, the number goes crazy. And we'll see what's gonna happen with this key passive. I think it's really cool that we finally have some cool Thorns builds, and I hope they don't completely destroy it. Obviously, like the bugs needs to be removed and the infinite scaling, but I hope it's gonna remain, you know, a decent choice as a Thorns Barbarian, because it is like, you know, a very unique playstyle that a lot of people enjoy. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. If you want, you can try this a little bit for yourself. I also encourage you to test all the normal builds. I'm still like looking very much into testing the core skill builds, but the problem is on Barb, I feel like core skill builds and also, you know, like nerfing all these key passive, for example, the Walking Arsenal, but also the Unbridled Rage here, and making them so weak that any core skill isn't really viable. People keep asking me, hey Rob, can you play a Hammer of the Ancients Barb, or can you play like a pure Whirlwind Barb without Dust Devils, or can you make a Rend Barb, or a Double Swing, or an Upheaval Barb? And I just like always get to say, man, like, you know, those core skills, like even in this build, you know, it's not a Whirlwind build. The Whirlwind is just a support skill to trigger Thorns. Like, yeah, you know, like these core skills are much more like support skills. Like none of these are really any viable options. And like the only way to deal damage on Barb is like Dust Devils or Earthquakes or some of the basic skills that were very strong. And well, hopefully Thorns is going to remain a viable option. And Weapon Throw is like, or Mighty Throw is like a kind of decent build, but not really that crazy. And yeah, this Dust Devil is like the main damage that Barb can do. And core skills, I think, really need some more love and a look into for the expansion, I hope. That's going to be part of my feedback as well. I hope you enjoyed the video anyways, guys. GG, take care. Okay. Spin to win Barb, my friends. Oh yes, look at this. It's way faster. Okay, we need to make a big pull. Not blasting so much yet. Here there's some more monsters. With damage reduction, we gotta get this one in. Get the damage reduction dead. And never stop spinning, basically. He's spinning so fast, you see this? The spin to win is going. It can't be stopped. Spinning, and it's winning. Okay, here these guys, chop. Just hold the button. You know, hold off from Game of Thrones. Just gotta keep holding it. Okay, found a little dead end. That's why I always like keep some monsters, so we don't want to run out of fury. So here, next level. Just keep holding. Okay, okay. Yeah, now we go speed up again. Yep, there we go. You just gotta get a good speed. Only the best Speedy Gonzalez. Could even get more movement speed, I guess. It's never enough. But it murders them all, no matter what. Yeah, we're gonna be missing this on the PTR, guys. Look at the speed. It's the speed of the spin. Yeah, radius would be kind of cool as well, but we don't really need it. Like, this Beyblade is deadly enough. And there we go. Keep spinning. Look how fast. And boom. Kiss the boss. Kiss him goodbye. It works. Just keep spinning, guys. Look. Strong spin to win. Let's go.